Vice. Vigilantes who hunt down criminals that hide in the shadows, ensconced in the dark world. They are devoted to putting an end to those who have skillfully evaded the arms of justice.
No. No, that's not it.
You're choking me!
I can't.
Mr. Kudo, please!
I'm sorry.
I have total control. It's such a beautiful world.
But there's not enough of it. We've outgrown this model. It's too small for people like us. We need to get ourselves into the real world.
We'll get there soon enough. And upon our arrival, bells will ring out to honor the dawning of a new age.
Are you sure we don't need to tell her?
She has no interest in big showy productions. She'll order us to stick to our trite little games. I can't imagine anything more boring.
Me either. We can break him this time, right?
You're just honest with yourself in each moment.
Each moment?
Remember? When you said, I love you, you weren't lying, were you?
Lying?
The relationships may have ended poorly, but in that moment, you loved them all, with all your heart, didn't you?
Yes.
You loved them, and they loved you. There were no ulterior motives. It was an exchange of pure emotions. In that moment, there was nothing dirty or sinful. So you don't need to be punished. You're too nice. But that's what's so wonderful about you. You whom I loved.
No, it's not true.
What's not true?
Come now, Mr. Kudo. It's time.
All right, here goes.
Why didn't you call in last night? You know the protocol.
Sorry.
This isn't the first time.
If you can romance someone on a schedule, why don't you do it? She's waiting for me in the car. Why don't we get this over with?
Let's hear it.
Mayumi Tsuji. She's been teaching at Koa since the academy was founded. Her record on paper is perfect.
Official records are unreliable.
So hard to please, you old school critiker people. She has a country house outside of the school city limits.
Where did you come from?
That information isn't on paper.
I'll take a closer look into her finances. You must maintain a relationship with her.
You know, you're beginning to sound just like Persia.
What if I do?
Ken's totally pissed off. He deserves an explanation. Later.
Yoji, what about you?
Next week's forum will be attended by over 200 politicians and people in finance. I will prepare your opening statement. If there are any specific topics you want me to include... Persia?
Huh?
Are you feeling all right?
Yes.
Your grandfather has called repeatedly regarding Abyssinian's disobedience. I told him you were out.
Great. I'm sorry.
It's best to neutralize him quickly. Shall I call the Crushers? They are the only ones we can use against the Vice right now. He knew this was bound to happen, so why is he doing this?
Because I think that Abyssinian is trying to find an answer.
Huh?
We all suffered so much. The loss was almost unbearable. Aya couldn't numb himself to the pain. He couldn't ignore the grief in his heart. He needs something to believe in. A reason why he should continue to bear this burden. Without an answer, he can't bear it anymore.
The reason that Vice continued to fight.
I found the answer in becoming Vice. I fought for Takatori. Any doubts about my calling ended then. But Aya is trying to prove to me that the reason to continue being Vice must mean more. He thinks I turned my back on them because I didn't have the courage.
The role of Persia is a tremendous burden. The decision you made took courage.
Thank you, Rex.
Yoji, you have to get past your feelings of guilt over me. I don't want to tie you down. You have to let it go. Move on.
I never want to forget you.
You have to. If you keep holding on to me, you'll never be happy.
Asuka.
Seeing you so happy, radiant with love, that's my greatest joy. Let yourself love her. I want you to have someone in your life. She could be the one. Love her with everything you have.
Stop it! That's not it.
So what is it then?
I don't know.
It's you, Yoji. This is all about you.
Asuka, Does it freak you out that I talk to myself? Not to mention...
You're just tired.
Sorry, all this. I know it's a lot for you to deal with.
No, we're both adults. Don't worry. We all have baggage. Each of us is haunted by our past. Please don't feel bad. I have regrets too.
Tell me. A trade-off. You tell me yours, I'll tell you mine, and call it even.
I can't remember now. It's the wine. Auslösen. Forget. It's a magical wine that makes you forget the past. If If you drink it, the enchantment could free you from your past too. But perhaps there's something you're holding on to?
Finished, at last. Thanks for all your help, Mr. Fujimiya.
Don't thank me. You did nearly everything.
There's no way I could possibly have gotten so much done without your help. I think I might be able to submit it at Monday's faculty meeting. Here, look. Koa Academy's first cultural festival. I think it will probably be as educational for the teachers as it will be for the students.
Well, that would be great.
It's funny. Staying late working on this brings back memories of my cultural festivals. And as an adult, it's still so exciting. Mr. Fujimiya?
Huh?
It's Saturday tomorrow and if you had the time, I was hoping that we could get together. Oh, no! I don't mean it like that. I'm talking about work. I need help researching, for the cost of the tapes and other supplies we might need for the festival. That is, if you have the time. I'm sorry, asking you at the last minute is kind of lame.
Don't worry about it. I have time.
Yeah? You sure it's okay?
Sure.
We should get an early start, so I thought we could meet by the fountain at, let's say, around 10 or so?
Of course.
Great. Oh, it's so late. I've got to get home now. Oh my gosh. I forgot to shut down.
Don't worry. I'll do it.
That'd be great. Well, see you in the morning.
Right, at the fountain, 10 o'clock sharp.
Okay, I'll see you. Oh my gosh. I am such a klutz. See you later.
She's gone now.
Sorry, Aya. Didn't mean to butt in.
He was Inagaki's student, and he brought Todo here. Shimojima. I've got to find out who he really is.
Hey, I thought you said this was a beautiful place. This is under construction.
No more questions. Unless I give you permission, tonight you will not be allowed to ask anything else. That's going to be our little game this evening.
Our game?
There's no way we can continue to spit in Takatori's face and get away with it. They're probably already planning to use Takatori's other weapon, their destruction specialists, the Crushers, to take us out. Of course, we'll totally kick their butts.
What do you want?
You're not much of a conversationalist. All right then, I guess I'll cut to the chase. So, why did you disobey Persia?
Simple, for the same reasons you chose to stay.
Yeah, right. Okay, I think I know what you mean. But I want to hear it from you. Why did you ignore Persia's orders to withdraw from this academy and drop the investigation?
The enemy knows my true identity. You should avoid me.
Hey! I'm not finished yet!
Let me go.
No, not yet. You're afraid to say it, because if you do, you won't be able to take it back. Should I say it for you? The reason you disobeyed Persia? Well... you want out. Because you're planning to leave Vice.
I'm not sure. Not yet. The night air is bad for your health.
Aya! You bastard, it's the truth! So we can continue being Vice. So that we can be true Vice, not just Takatori's puppets. That's why you're gonna walk away, isn't it? I'll do it too. I'm with you, man. I'll quit. Let's do it. What do you think, Aya? Why here? He said the guest was one of Epitaph's favorites. I wonder if this person works at the Academy. If that's true, I might find out something about Mom. Where's Shimojima? Where did he go from here?
Welcome to our arena for battle.
What the?
I set out such yummy bait for him, but he didn't think to invite any of his friends. That's so inconsiderate.
I was going to get rid of you all in one fell swoop. Oh well, we'll just cut you to pieces and leave a trail to bait your friends.
Damn, it's a trap.
You did a good job not asking questions. Very good. Our game is over. You won.
You lying bitch! Freeze!
But you won! Aren't you pleased? Why don't you collect your prize? Salvation. I'll remove your memories. At last, you could be free again. With my help, you can leave your past behind and start over. With Esset's technology, it's easy. Forget only what you want to forget. We can replace your darkest memories with pleasant ones. If you work for me, I'll give you a new future and a new past.
I'm not so haunted by my past that I would become a member of Esset. My God, I bet that's the only reason you slept with me, so you could use me.
Give me a break. And what about you? I guess you slept with me out of love.
I don't get why you risk bringing me here. To this facility that you worked so hard to keep hidden.
Did you sleep with me because you actually love me?
Does it matter? The mission is complete. Epitaph's identity
Why
is...
did you sleep with me?
Shut up! Because in every moment...
You never felt love for me.
That's not...
You didn't love me!
That's not it. I did feel something.
Seeing you so happy, radiant with love, that's my greatest joy.
Yoji Kudo, accept the truth. You know it's impossible for you to love anyone else, but you use those words. You tell women you love them only as a means of protecting yourself and gaining their trust. That's a sin. You only use women.
Once they've served their purpose, you toss them aside. You'll do whatever it takes to get what you want from them. The only way you can live with yourself is to never let anyone inside. You lied to a woman to get information from her, and now that she's served her purpose, you're going to kill her. That makes you one of the good guys?
It was a lie I had to believe in, telling myself that I loved them in that moment. If I believed that, no one would get hurt. I wouldn't be the bad guy. So I believed it. But I knew it all along. I can't love anyone ever again.
But in that moment, you loved as best you could. You were being truthful to how you felt. There's nothing sinful about that. Nothing to atone for.
I am guilty.
Then you will suffer.
I know I can't be saved.
If you call yourself the defender of justice, you should at least know how to fight.
This one's much too weak. At least his friend Kyo was fun to beat to death.
Go ahead. Mock me. Kill me. This is for Kyo. I'd gladly die for him and for Vice.
For your faith?
For justice!
Exactly the same sentiments that your precious Kyo died for. For justice and faith. But he died too quickly. And so will you. All
all too easy. This is it.
Suika! You!
Please call me a defender of justice.
A defender of justice who stabs someone in the back? Every fighting move you know has been implanted into my mind. There's nothing you can do that I cannot exceed.
I have a lesson for you. Let me teach you how to address your teacher.
I don't believe it. This guy's gotta go. Die! Ah!
Too slow.
What? Why you? You're the history teacher, Aya Fujimiya. Also, the White Hunter of Vice who destroys the darkness. And yet, you are something more. Who are you? Who are you? I see it. I see it. Unforgivable sins and eternal punishment. I am fighting the phantom of your past that possesses you. You are nothing to fear. I do not fear you! But how? How can you fight when you are possessed?
I'm not possessed.
You need to believe that that's true. But how can a silly belief like justice save you from yourself?
What awaits those who have lost the battle is nothing but death. The completion of terrifying plans draws near. When the evil lurking in the darkness reveals its fangs, a flame behind the smile goes out. Next episode of Night Hunter's Eternity, Mellow Candle. What do you see in the flames of destruction?